What it do, what it do, what it do. Welcome. This is a special edition of the Something Every Year the podcast. I don't come on live like this, but this is a special edition. Special edition. I want to do my Olympic recap for the 2024 Olympics. That was in Paris. Great show, great show. A few things I want to talk about. There's been a lot of chatter, and I love the banter. You know what I'm saying? I love the banter. People going back and forth saying what they want to say, whatever. But let's jump right to it. Well, let's start with the big story. There's a lot of big stories. A lot of big stories. Let's start here. Our U.S. men basketball claimed the gold. Claimed the gold. Wasn't easy, but we did claim the gold. We definitely claimed the gold. Semifinal Steph finally showed up and showed out, dropping 36, was on fire, and the team was just continue to feed him. And we needed all of it because we were down, I think at one point, maybe even 17. Serbia came to play. As I stated before, it's difficult to beat any team three times, particularly a good team. But we got it done. We went on to the final against France because France, defeated Canada when they was predicting Canada was going to make it, was going to beat France. But it was Steph again in the final 3 minutes, dropping 12 with his signature night. He put them to sleep. Had LeBron, had the whole crowd doing it, had the whole bench on 30 doing that. He showed up these last two games. Now, so like I said, we claim the gold. We claim the gold. We are our fifth straight gold, so that was good to go. Now, I didn't even know they did Olympic MVPs. I'm sure this is, well, I'm not sure if it's the first time or not, but first time I, heard of it, and LeBron got it. Been a lot of banter going back and forth. Should LeBron have gotten it or Steph? You know what? Here's the thing. I think I'm the best person in the world, to talk about basketball with. And I'm going to tell you why. Not only because of my knowledge of the game, my love for the game, but even when I have a dog in the race, I'm honest. Now, it's been going back and forth who to go, LeBron or MJ. To me, at their best, I still say MJ to go. But I'm a fan of basketball more than I'm a fan of players. And LeBron is that deal. Now, some would say he deserved MVP. It depends on what criteria you're going by. See, that's the thing. What is your criteria? Now, throughout FIBA play, LeBron was a model of consistency. Did pretty much everything. Clearly was a leader of the team. Even in the semi, when Steph went off, LeBron had a triple-double that game. I think in the championship game, again, it was like, I don't know, was it 15, 10, and 8? It was something like that. Model consistency does everything part of the game. But, so do I have a problem with him the MVP? No. If they would have given it to Steph, would I have had a problem? Absolutely not. Because Steph really wasn't shooting like Steph throughout the FIBA play. But when it mattered most, he showed up. So if he would have gotten it, it wouldn't have been no problem for me. I wouldn't have been tripping. I really wouldn't have been tripping. But you know what? It's kind of like, I'm going to go back for y'all. Back in 88, when the Lakers and the Pistons played. Obviously, y'all know I'm a Laker guy. Y'all know I'm a Magic guy. Now, what was tripped out about that series, obviously the rough and tough Pistons took us to 7. They took us to 7. Now, I want to go over something with y'all real quick. Now, game 1 of that, we lost. We, the Lakers. Magic, 28, 10 assists. Worthy had 19, 3 rebounds. Okay. Game 2, Worthy had 26 and 10 rebounds. 6 assists, played much better. Magic, 23 points, 11 assists, 7 rebounds. Cool. Series tied at 1. Game 3, back in the Motor City. Magic, 18 points, 14 assists, 6 rebounds. Worthy, 24 points, 9 rebounds. So right now, that's what for what, who could be an MVP. Game 4 goes to the Pistons. Who we got here? Worthy had a dismal game, 7 points, only 1 rebound. Magic, 23 points, 6 assists, 4 rebounds. So that was a kind of off game for Worthy. Game 5, Magic, 15 points, 17 assists, 6 rebounds. Worthy, 14 points, 4 rebounds, 4 assists. Okay, so at this stage, so far, I got Magic if we win the series as an MVP. It's 1 poor game by Worthy, 7 points, 1 subpar game with 14. We go back to LA, game 6. We down 3-2. Tough game. We end up winning 103-102. Magic, 22 points, 19 assists, 4 rebounds. Worthy played much better, 28 points, 9 rebounds. This is where it gets tricky. Game 7, Magic, 19 points, 14 assists, 5 rebounds. Worthy with a monster game, 36 points, 10 assists, 16 rebounds. Go to game 7 on YouTube, 88. Worthy was on fire, did his thing. So Worthy was named MVP. The way I'm trying to relate that to LeBron and Steph controversy about who's MVP, a lot of times now, they could have easily given that to Magic because he was a model of consistency all the way through. All the way through. I think his lowest assist total may have been game 1, maybe with 10 assists. Everything he had a couple 14s, a 19, a 17. Worthy had 2 subpar games in that series, but the last game he had a big triple-double. Like I said, what he had 30, he had 36, 16 boards, 10 assists. That's the last thing we saw, game 7. Worthy MVP. No problem with that at all. No problem. Steph had many subpar games, but the last 2, he showed out. And particularly that last game, he finally put France to sleep. That's the last thing that the people who vote saw. So he could have gotten it. You know what I'm saying? So I don't have a problem either way. It just depends what is your criteria. And a lot of times the last thing you see is what you tend to go with. And they saw Steph last. So I was kind of surprised he didn't get it, but it wasn't, he was robbed. People say robbed. Listen, people, if you don't see, this would kill me. You don't have to like one player. You don't have to boast up your player by saying disparaging things about the next. Excuse me, I'll be hearing LeBron fans talking about Jordan fans talk about LeBron. I'm a basketball fan. LeBron is the truth. We know MJ is the truth. Don't leave Kobe Bryant out this conversation. You just can't. So I think that was interesting how people would be talking about LeBron. I mean, the hate for LeBron is it's crazy. It's funny to me. And I can't be biased like that. I just can't. And you know what's crazy? He's still playing at a high level. So shout out to our U.S. men, man. Moving on to our women. Our women went on, claimed the gold. A'ja Wilson ended up being an MVP. She's a beast. So we won gold. It was a dog fight. We had a fight with France. We had a fight. It wasn't no walk in the park. You know what I'm saying? It was not no walk in the park. We had to really, really, really fight. And shout out to our women too. With all the chatter, they were saying they probably should have had Caitlin on the team to grow the game. But I'm gonna tell you what has happened. When they was pumping up Caitlin so much, that really opened people's eyes how good Asia Wilson is. WNBA champion, was it 2 or 3 years in a row? They favored to win again this year. So shout out to our women, man. Shout out to our women for sure. If y'all didn't see the 400, I've never seen this before. A comeback like this. Quincy Hall, forget that face. If you watch the video, go to YouTube. Man, his face, you never see nobody down, like behind like that around a turn and come back and win. That was probably one of the greatest comebacks I've ever seen. Shout out to Quincy Hall. He a real one too. You know what I'm saying? See him talk, with the gold in the mouth, everything, just a real catch. So shout out to Quincy Hall for the 400. He got that gold. We both won the men and women 4x4. 4x1 relay. No, 4x4. 4x4. My bad. 4x4 relay. The men and the women won that. So shout out to them for that. You know, we back on top in track. You know, Jamaica had pretty much taken over the last couple of Olympics, but we are definitely back. We look here, 4x100. Gabby Sha'Carri led the way. Sha'Carri was our anchor. We are back. Track and field was where we're supposed to be. And I love Sha'Carri. She got the swag. I love she looking back and like, heifers, what y'all thought? Look at she looking at it. What y'all thought? And she's coasting at this point. You know what I'm saying? She's coasting at this point. So that is what's up. Shout out to our women, man. The final medal count, I did the top 10 here. America, we had 40. China had 40. Japan 20. This, in terms of gold medals. It goes all the way down. What's that? Australia? What's that? Take off my glass so I can see what I'm saying. Australia 18, France 16, NED. Is that the Netherlands? And that's 15. Germany 14. Korea with 13. Italy 12. Germany 12. But the total count, we got the total count with 126. So shout out to the U.S. doing our thing again in the Olympics. And just think, this country tried to keep us from doing stuff. I don't turn it to no black and white thing, but hey, it is what it is. Whatever we get the opportunities to do, we exceed, whatever it is. Whatever it is, we get the opportunity. When it was golf, tennis, whatever we get the opportunity. And it's not about being anti-white. I'm just pro-black. You know what I'm saying? So that's what it is. I mean, I love the Wizard of Oz growing up. I used to be scared of the monkeys, the flying monkeys on the low too. I love the Wizard of Oz, but the Wiz was better. In fact, when my daughter was young, I showed my daughter the Wiz first. So that was her exposure to that story. Then I let her watch the Wizard of Oz. And she was like, what is this? So she had a different perspective of the Wizard of Oz after seeing the Wiz. But anywho, check this out. Now, even though France lost, Victor Wembanyama had 26. Hey, listen, y'all, he's a problem. He is going to be a problem. The biggest thing for him right now, what I see, being able to pass great out of the double teams, being able to find out where the doubles are coming, and definitely getting stronger. If you remember, if you see, go to YouTube, look at Giannis when he came in the league. Look at his body then and look at his body now. This boy gets strong. Man, listen, let me tell you something. He's going to be a problem. He's a problem now. You know what I'm saying? But when he gets stronger, man, it's going to be over with. So People talking about now the 28 Olympics. What are we going to do in basketball? Now, listen, the LeBron James of the world, the Tom Brady's of the world, they have shown you can extend your career. It's amazing what LeBron is doing because his body, what he does in basketball, still doing he can do. This is amazing what he's doing. Tom Brady was amazing too, but he's not running. He got a good line. He can still throw the football a little bit. Steph Curry has a skill set of shooting that if he wants to, he can play in 4 more years because he can shoot. You know what I'm saying? Whether he's going to do it or not, who knows? KD could. I think KD and Steph like 35, 36 years old. And like KD is a skill player. Now, I don't think LeBron is going to play in 4 years. I don't. I wouldn't doubt him, but no, I don't think he will. But we got some work to do. We got some work to do in terms of the guys who want to be committed to bring gold back to the U.S. So that's going to be something good to go there. Let's see here. I think that's pretty much all I wanted to talk about in terms of the Olympics. But yeah, so great showing by the U.S. Great showing by the U.S. We did our thing again. Football season about to start. College football, NFL football. We'll see if Kansas City can do it again. I'm gonna have a football show one of these days as we get closer to the season. Although we're right there. It's been a few preseason games going on. I'll say that the kid is out of Washington, Penix, that the Falcons drafted. He looks pretty good. Now, Cousins is their quarterback. But shout out to Kirk Cousins, man. Kirk Cousins been killing the game. And I don't mean his skills in football. He's solid. Can never win the big one. Can't count on when you need him. But he has stole some money. Well, I ain't gonna say stole. He's put himself in position to get a few bags in the league. I don't know what his total earnings. Well, I'm gonna look that up because, man, for somebody who hasn't really done it, he's a solid quarterback. He has like racked up some loot. Oh, let me see here. Let's see. Kirk Cousins. Earnings. Let's see. Okay, let's see. It says here, okay. Thanks to the guaranteed money, Cousins is now set to pass Tom Brady on NFL's list for highest career earnings. Since his rookie year in 2012, Cousins has raked in a total of $281.5 million in contract money, which includes the 50 million signing bonus that he'll be getting from the Falcons this year. Hey, shout out to him for that. But I'll tell you one thing, they got 3 tough games starting out. So I think they play Philly, Kansas City, and another good team. They go 0-3, they're gonna start looking for Penix to get in that thing. But let me not, I get excited when I talk about football, so let me not go too much further in that. So appreciate y'all for those who did come on. But check me out. I have an interview going to be airing on Thursday. Let me preview that real quick. I'll be interviewing this brother here, Mr. Shahid Shabazz. Awesome brother. Resume is off the charts. FBI, Homeland Security, cybersecurity architect, master anti-terrorism specialist. I mean, it's just so many other more we're going to talk about. Special force agent for border control. But out of all those things I said, the one he's most proud of is being a black man. That's his most cherished job, the job of being a black man. So it's going to be an awesome interview. Make sure you check that on Thursday. Check that out. Well, much love to y'all. Much love to y'all. Some Every Yay, the podcast. Must go to YouTube. Go ahead, subscribe, y'all. You must put in Danye F. Jones, subscribe, and just check me out. Check me out. Trying to put some things together. We going high. We going high. Thursday will be my 10th episode. This is really not an episode. This is a special edition. I'll be doing special edition from time to time. But shout out to everybody that's supporting me. Much love to you. I'm continue to try to do what I do, the way I do it, when I do it, how I do it, when I do it. You feel me? So much love to y'all. So yeah, make sure you check that out. Check that out on this Thursday, not next Thursday, this Thursday. This Thursday. Much love to y'all. Much love to y'all. Holla.